with COVID, I still did this. All right. Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Magi, where we open our handbooks, open our minds, and more importantly, we roll the damn dice. As always, I'm your Dungeon Master Caleb, or you may call me the Viking DM. I do apologize. I am getting over a sickness. Luckily, it is not COVID. But so if my voice sounds a little off, that is why. So just please bear with me as we make it through tonight. We are live on Twitch and YouTube every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And we are now a Twitch affiliate. We want to thank all of you for helping us get this far. You can sub to our channel with 3 tiers, and you can even use your Amazon Prime subscription to sub to us for free every month. We want to thank you guys again for getting us this far, and we can't wait to see where this journey takes us next. Our Patreon is live. You can find us at patreon.com/dungeonsandmagi. You can check out our 4 tiers. Do that, get access to our Discord, some exclusive content, things like that. So check us out, patreon.com. Help support us, and any of that money that comes in with Patreon will help us buy the equipment we need to start transitioning to going to a live stream. We're in the works of getting all of that set up and getting cameras and microphones and stuff like that, so any little bit helps, so please check out our Patreon. We have a family member of Ethan's who is suffering from an illness. They have set up a GoFundMe to help with the living costs of altering living conditions. You can find the link at the bottom of the stream. If we can get to our goal of $5,000, we'll do a custom portrait giveaway of the character of your choice drawn by Elliot. If we can go over 5,000, we will also do a custom dice giveaway, and I will shave off my beard. So, please check out that link. Go to that. Anything you guys give to that will help. Check out our website, www.dungeonsandmagi.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Dungeons and Magi. We do a one-shot the last Sunday of every month, so this coming Sunday will be our Wild West one-shot. So tune in for that. That was designed by myself and written by Ethan. So join us in South Dakota in the 1800s. And then the first Wednesday of every month, we do our talk show Behind the Curtain, where we sit down and we just talk about everything that's gone on in the campaign. Obviously, if all of you tuned in last week, you're going to see that this next Behind the Curtain is going to have a lot to unpack, especially with what's going to happen tonight. So please join us for that. That is the first Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern. For that, let's go to Ethan for our sponsors.
All right, we've got our first sponsor, or permanent sponsor for the entire campaign, Dungeon Crate. Dungeon Crate, in case for people that don't know what Dungeon Crate is, they are a man. I am having a hard time talking tonight. They are a subscription box full of epic products, including dice, miniatures, tabletop terrain, and original adventures you can't find anywhere else, all delivered to your castle doors each month. We have been working with them since the early beginnings of our streaming days, and we're so excited to be continuing working with them. And if you put in the code Dungeons Magi 22 at checkout, you will receive a 15% off of a new subscription. And then also all crate members may use their monthly code to receive 10% off in the online RPG store. You can find them at dungeoncrate.com. And then our next permanent sponsor is our okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this right. Is Luna Solis Stellae. I think I got it right. I probably didn't, but hopefully I did. They are a fantasy-inspired Etsy shop that focuses around the world of Dungeons and Dragons. You can check out their best-selling item, which is the D&D Mystery Loot Box, which I always find to be a fun thing of myself because you're getting a game within a game, which inspires an adventurer through random dice, figurines, cards, and more. Written from the perspective of their homebrew Fey Pocket Realm. Each package comes with a letter from the Archfey Lavandula Lazuli with a quest or information corresponding to your packets. Some personalization can be done through themes, or they can be made out to your specific D&D character. If you use the code DNMAGI, you'll get 10% off any items in the shop. You can check them out on our Etsy and find them on our sponsor shop site. Our other permanent sponsor for number 3 is our very own Raven's Nest Dice. As you know, Aaron, the player of Van, runs his own dice dice company, and he's provided each of us with our own custom character themed dice and dice boxes. You can find him. You can find him on Etsy, and I believe he's also on TikTok as well. If you want to see like how dice are made, I think I just got my new set yesterday. Which I will be using tonight. Fortunately, I don't have my camera on. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy to show them off. But
I have Raven's Nest first ever liquid core set.
Yes.
I dropping shit.
Yeah. But as you can see up on the screen, you can see that everybody's showing off their new dice. I think it's safe to say I think Aaron has made everybody a little dice goblin. So thank you, Aaron, for making. If you weren't a dice goblin before, you're definitely a dice goblin now. Like that's how I view it. I'm like ever since Aaron, just saying out there. You can just be sure to check him out on Etsy. He does really good work. I'm really impressed with his work with both sets of dice I've got from him. So be sure to check him out. Number 4 is Big Nerd Coffee. They are a small batch coffee roaster up in upstate New York. Their focus is to bring you delicious, fresh roasted coffee and nerdy content. They take 5% of all the quarterly profits are donated to Child Play charity. What's cool about Big Nerd Coffee is they're not just D&D focused; they are like nerd as a whole. So like, aliens and cowboys. It's not like we have that last Sunday of the month. But they range from definitely a little bit of everything as far as nerd goes. So be sure to check them out. I think they're on Facebook. Just search Big Nerd Coffee and they should pop up. And then our last permanent sponsor, I believe, is Grapevine Lightworks. They've been with us since the very beginning. They actually have given us the Dice Jail and Initiative Tracker, and then and they also gave us like the potions, I believe.
No, that one.
Small little potion.
Nope, that was the different one.
That was a different one, my bad.
But I am working on getting from Jeremy a custom DM screen. I will have here within the next month.
Which, from what early designs Caleb has shown us, looks pretty sweet. I can't remember I know he's got a promo code for if you use, I think it's Dungeons Magi.
Yes.
Dungeons Magi at checkout, you'll receive, I think it's 10 or 15% off of your first order. I can't remember the exact number, but I know it's right around in that number range. He's been with us since the very beginning. He does great work. So be sure to check him out. I believe you can find him on Etsy or our sponsor page. With that, I think we're out of sponsors. Caleb, am I missing somebody?
Nope, that is it for now. We do have some opportunities that are getting ready to open up and reveal themselves here within the next month or two. So when that happens, we will announce those. We are going to be transitioning from sponsorships to partnerships. So we will be revealing our first partnership here within the next month or so. And when that happens, I will say we will be doing a lot more giveaways because of this partnership. So we're very excited for that. I don't want to release any more details yet until we have everything finalized, but so if there's nothing else, it's time to roll the damn dice.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay.
All right. So, last we left off, Miseries and ventured to find the breaded cheese, their ship that they had stolen, fair and square, renamed and ran away with. And they, upon seeing it, they found that the ship was in pieces. It seems that when Zophos was summoned, that the hand punched right through the hull of the ship, and it was split in two. Not one body was left alive. Only a small little flower named Daisy. You, Bakira, of course, being the captain, felt the great loss. And as Bakira's feeling the loss of the crew, Belvis notices this place seems familiar. This place that was once water, ocean. He looked off to the distance and he found his former city that he is from. With Atheon on his heels, he made his way over to that city to find everybody dead. Except for one. A small child that resembled him. That he abandoned 10 years ago.
Such a bad dad.
After a burial of the other Locatha and the burial of the crew of the breaded cheese, everybody tried to leave the city and they were stopped. Atheon, the hag, reached out to you and told you that this was the beginning of Sobek's trials. A portal opened up And you all were led into this portal, and to some of you into a familiar plane. The Plane of Pandemonium. You made your way through the harsh winds and battering sand as you made your way inside of a cavern where you saw a familiar face, or so you thought. The face of Rohan popped up. But it shifted and shifted and shifted. And you got the sense that this was not Rohan from the beginning. You then made your way into another cavern after being surrounded by creatures. A fight broke out. A friend went down in the fray. And an ultimate sacrifice was made. As Willow lay there dying, blood curdling from their mouth, they began to lift into the air. Blue, or black and purple and pink, beginning to swirl around them. This eldritch energy coming from this small fairy, unlike any that you have ever seen. And with a big bang, you all hit the deck out of instincts. The creatures were obliterated. And your friend, Willow, was no more. Grieving Willow, you all heard the footsteps behind you. And Bakira is the only one that would notice this person without second guess. Although some of you have seen this person once or twice. You see Safi, the tiefling. Would you like to tell us what Safi looks like now?
Yeah, so she still has the same periwinkle skin, white hair, pink eyes. But now the clothing that she wears, instead of being like that pinky purple that she always wore, is now dark blues and grays and blacks, and silvers, stuff like that. And her lips are now a much darker blue color. She has 2 long swords on her sides, which is odd considering Bakira would remember that she was a rogue bard. Before. And she just kind of looks around, eyeing everybody for a moment. And I hope you guys don't mind if I don't do the silly accent anymore. It was kind of to keep everybody happy. And
oh no, you have to do the accent.
Oh no, that's in character speaking.
Hey, DM question. Van doesn't know Safi?
No, the only one that actually knows Safi is Bakira, but you guys have seen when Safi's come out of Willow. But other than that,
Yeah.
You guys do not know Safi.
So you've seen her with the accent, wearing the pink dress.
You've seen her, that like Valley Girl, Safi, very light and bubbly.
Yeah.
This version of Safi is a lot darker, a lot more of a fuck you, I don't care attitude.
Yeah, and she's just admitted that the accent was fake, that she did it for a coping mechanism and to keep everybody happy.
How are you?
I don't know. All I know is I want to crack some skulls.
Belvis kind of stands up and is like, sounds all right by me.
Atheon's just standing in the corner with their arms crossed, and just like.
You know what? With everything that you've been through, especially just now,
I think DM at this
let's go
point,
crack some skulls.
hearing the footsteps, not knowing who Safi is, I would have grabbed both daggers, spun around, and made a beeline towards Bakira to kind of bodyguard cue off of her kind of thing.
Oh, come on. I'm not some magical beast going to take your
of
dragonborn
course,
away.
Bakira being all like, Safi, how are you here?
And Van, to you, you're a half elf. You're about 6 foot, but this is a tiefling. So this tiefling is quite a bit bigger than you.
Yeah, and her horns go straight up, which also makes her look a little bit taller.
Yeah, Safi looks to be about 7 to 7.5 feet with the full height of the horns.
Perfect. As Van slides next to Bakira, he spins the daggers and looks up and goes, "Always loved a challenge," and looks back at Bakira like,
No,
am I
going
with this, or what are we doing?
Flirting with me?
So Van, this is Safi. I don't know how she's back from the dead.
Yeah, chill out before I bite you.
That's strange.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Look, I'm very angry. I don't understand it, but all I know is I'm angry.
I mean, your second body just kind of blew up.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like I'm trying to process the fact that that's whiskey on you.
Yeah. So I don't. I just kind of materialized back into existence. But if
Van
you
just
have
hands
any,
the flask over to Bakira and just whatever.
Bakira takes a drink and she's just like, okay. So, we're in the middle of a trial here, trying to catch you up on this shit. We're in the middle of some fucked up
don't even
trials.
worry about catching me up. I have no fucking clue what's going on anymore, and I've come to terms with it.
Cool! Here, have a drink!
How much is in the bottle still?
Oh, it's quite a bit.
Is it mostly full?
Yeah.
She downs the whole bottle.
Bakira took a drink.
Yeah, she just downed the rest of the bottle.
And like one gulp.
And then when she's done, she smashes the bottle against the ground and shatters it.
I think you better like this. Okay, we're doing shots after this shit.
So I will say, Korth and Atheon, with your knowledge of magic, you do get the sense that if Willow would have died anywhere else other than in the Plane of Pandemonium, Safi never would have been able to come back. That there's something about the magic that's in the Plane of Pandemonium that was able to split Safi away from Willow.
Gotcha.
I still don't... anyways...
Are my parents alive? You guys have checked, right?
Sure.
I remember one time you were really ranting drunk, and you were saying, why didn't I go to her parents? Is that her? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm famous.
Atheon just grabs Belvis and slaps her hand over his mouth and says, "Shut it!"
Absolutely meant to go to your parents, but there's a reason why I'm a drunk now. It's not fine.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Cool.
Can I try to
We'll
get
be
out of
drinking
the
buddies together. Okay.
Sure. Both
Sobek by now.
both of you are gonna make a contested grapple
down.
check.
Sobek would have slammed this shaft end of the axe down to make
I
a loud
rolled a
clank
nat
in the
one.
ground. Attention.
What the hell? We both rolled a nat 1.
No, I rolled an 8.
Oh. I
So
rolled
no,
a-
she's still. They still have a hold of your mouth.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing extraordinary
Okay.
happened without that one.
Bakira looks over to Sobek where he slammed the hilt down. And she's just like, okay, yeah, we gotta get back to this.
We gotta go hunt a shifter. We're turning into something he should not have.
Yeah,
Okay.
I completely agree with
So-
that shit.
With this, you guys have the option. You can either go back out into the wind and the sand, or you can, if you look behind you, there are 2 tunnels that go through these caverns that more than likely lead to another cavern.
Before we go anywhere, I want to look and see if there's any of those displacers that survived, so I can try and get some more of those shadow daggers.
There's one.
Okay, can I look for them?
Go make a investigation check. Now, I will say it's probably best if everybody were to rest here.
Yeah.
You are in a safe space.
Yeah, let's do that. 21 DM on the perception.
Okay, now roll me a d6.
Five.
Okay, now give me a medicine check. Is to extract them cleanly.
While Van's doing that, I booped the snoot of the kitty.
The kitty's dead.
Poor dead kitty. Poor dead
12.
kitty. I wanted to do this when you
You
were
get-
alive.
3.
3. Okay, perfect.
If you had gotten I would say 15 or more, you would have gotten all 5. The rest, you're trying to get out, and some of them break, and you find that they're not going to be good enough.
So are we
So-
taking a long rest here?
If you would like, you can
That's
take
perfect.
a long rest.
Too bad we don't have like Revivify, and if someone has like high animal handling, we could revive the displacer beast and train and tame it to like help us.
You do have one with Revivify.
Yes, but none of you have high animal handling, so good luck.
No.
No.
So I say we do a long rest and then explore the caverns
Yeah.
instead of out go farther in.
Yeah, we've seen how our luck handed out going out.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't want Sobek
Okay.
to instead.
So, sake of brevity, you guys take a long rest. Do you wake up refreshed? You are then. There are 2 choices. You can go to the right or to the left entrance.
Sappy walks up and starting from the left one goes, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiefling by the tail, eeny, meeny, miny, this one, and walks to the right.
Bell is just kind of like stupefied. He's like, "Oi, wait up!" and just follows behind Sappy.
The carrot just like claps her on the back and just like, it's good to have you back.
Alright.
I will say Korth. I will say Korth is bringing up the rear.
Okay, so everybody's going to the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ethan is like right next to Korth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys begin to walk this long hallway, it actually all of you give me perception checks. I would say normal rolls.
I don't see shit.
I got a
30.
14.
I got
I got an 8.
I got a dirty 23.
11.
I got an 8.
So I'm the only one who sees anything.
I mean, I got a 14. So.
No, Van got a 30.
Oh.
No, I got a 30, brother.
Oh, okay.
You ain't in. You ain't even in rogue school yet. So
as you guys are walking, the only two people that realize it are Belvis and Van, and you guys kind of Belvis and Van, you kind of stop for a second as you see this ledge go straight down. The rest of you don't notice it, and you walk off the ledge. And the only thing the rest of you see that Belvis and Van see, you just see their heads disappear, but you don't hear anything.
Belvis like, what the hell? Looks over to Van and is like, Belvis goes over, looks over the edge, and tries to.
You look over the edge. They're there, walking still, walking straight down.
I look at Belvis. I'm like, all right, this is bloody weird.
Belvis is like, looks over to Van and is like, after you.
Gee, thanks. And I'll just kind of take a step.
And you do. You take a step, and you're walking straight down the side.
Belvis attentively takes one step. He's like, oh, this isn't weird.
Is the blood rushing to your guys' faces too?
And this, so it actually doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
So you get the sense that as these caverns move, the gravity changes with these caverns. So you don't even notice that you're walking straight down.
Yeah.
And then it begins to curve and go up, and you guys are walking upside down without even realizing it. You just keep doing that as you're walking down this, basically like a corkscrew.
So
you're walking down this.
Who are really noticing this are Belvis and Van?
You guys noticed it at first, but now you're so used to it that it just you have kind of figured out that gravity works a little bit different here.
Belvis kind of looks over to Van and is like, my father used to tell me to avoid whirlpools. I wonder what he'd say about this. All this twisting and turning.
At least you know your dad.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Damn!
Shoots it, like, looking at daggers, like, excuse me, I don't believe I was talking to you.
Atheon kind of like looks at Belvis and's like, he does have a point. I don't know my dad that I know of.
My dad's cool. I'll introduce you guys.
I might know him. I just don't remember knowing him.
So,
no, but we know who you're. But yeah.
You guys continue walking.
You know what? I'm not going to get into parentage. I was raised in a mercenary camp. Did you just call me mom?
No, I said I meant mom. Like we knew her mom. Hey,
So,
you are the mom of the group.
You guys continue walking. You guys continue walking through the cavern, and then you come out into a large, wide open cavern where, yes, there is a map. Need to add Safi to it, so give me a second.
Even money, this is the storeroom of deals and haggis.
Yeah. So, you guys come out into this cavern that looks eerily similar to... Nope, it's because I didn't put you guys in it. Now you should have it. It looks eerily similar to the cavern you were in before. You get the sense that, and Bakira, you remember that this place fucks with you. And
I hate this place.
Belvis is like, what did we just hear?
You begin to hear a rumbling in the ground
Sobek's
Uh,
ready the great axe.
Van's gonna flip his hood and kind of grab the crossbow and start breaking off a little bit.
as suddenly pops into existence
Beautiful!
an ice devil.
Oh, nice.
Creepy little things.
Ice devils are, yes.
Big things.
So,
I
this
hate this place.
this pops into existence, catches you all off guard. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Well, we can say
Well,
one thing
I got
about
my
this
nat
guy.
one out of the way.
Did you get it on initiative?
We could say one thing about this guy. We know he's cold-hearted.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, he is.
Psychic
Hey,
Oh, he may be a bit buggy.
You just need to chill, okay? You just need to chill.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm frozen with fear, guys. It's just my natural
Okay.
reaction, okay?
Thankfully, I'm immune to psychic damage, so.
Yeah, Theon, I'm with you there.
Oh, jeez.
8. Because my initiative is a plus.
I got a 12.
I got a 24. I get advantage now on my initiative.
Good gods. Sappy is just over all of it.
I got it.
Alright, so
Okay, honey.
25 to 20.
24.
Okay, so Safi's first. So Safi. Then Belvis with a 21. Okay. Then 20 to 15.
19.
15.
Said 15.
15, yeah.
$15 to 10.
12.
Okay. What's your dex?
My dex is 18. My dex is 18.
Let's see. Hold on. Rollies. Same dex. Roll a d20. You won.
18.
You won. That was a nat one. I used the nat one on that, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Alright, so Sobek. Then
Man, you need some way to keep track of this, DM.
it's a good thing I have this thing from Graven Lightworks.
What?
AC on yours was what?
8.
Oh gosh, you got Willow's bad rolls.
Yeah.
It transferred to you, the curse.
So
This time I didn't kill Willow.
I got a
Yeah.
5.
sorry it took me so long to write that, but it's because as you prepare to go and fight this ice devil, something else appears,
So,
and then another, and then another,
Oh, look, Cthulhu.
and then another. As behind the ice devil, you see 2 beholders and 2 mind flayers.
Oh, good.
Now, all right, Safi, you're
I
up.
would like to rage.
All right. So you guys
That's
see,
a lot of time.
for the first time, you guys see Safi pulling out both blades and just start getting really aggressive, and you guys realize, oh shit, Safi's a barbarian now.
And she makes a full sprint for this ice devil.
All right. So we're gonna get right up there.
Yep. And then it says I get a +3 melee damage with strength. Okay, so I'll just do that after. So I'm gonna try to hit with both of my long swords.
Okay.
First one's a 24. And second is a 25.
That hits.
If I make it really quick, sorry. Yes. Okay. So I get 1d8 for both of those.
Yep.
So it's a 1 on the first one, +5 is 6. And
Okay.
that's a 4 on the second one, +5 is 9. And then do I do the +3 melee damage with strength weapons to each one?
It's already added into your thing.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
already part of that. Your +5.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
So you run up there and 2 slashes to it. It doesn't do as much damage to it as you think it's going to. That ends your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Belvis up with Beholder 1 on deck. I rolled a 19 for the Beholder.
This is gonna be horrifying.
I am just gonna let you guys know that Ben and I reworked Belvis. So Belvis is the way his character is gorgeous now.
Just trying to figure out how to actually. Trying
I'm gonna
to.
cry.
I'm gonna do this. So. Belvis is going to. Can I move up to the Mind Flayer that's right next to where it's like directly, might want to be directly right.
Yeah.
Over. I want to move up. Yeah. I want to move up to the Mind Flayer. Can I get to it without the holder?
Yep.
Get to me.
Yep.
Okay. Belvis is gonna.
Because remember, you have 40 feet of movement now,
That's right.
not 30.
Yeah. So Belvis kind of already kind of pulling out his ogre mage dagger and his other short sword, and he just starts barreling right toward the mind flayer, and Kate goes. So for
You mean the Beholder?
no, I said the mind flayer.
Oh, you want to get to the Mind Flayer?
Yeah, I said the mind flayer. Was I not coming off as
Oh, you said next to the. I thought you said next to the Devil.
No, I said the.
Because there's a Beholder in your way.
Okay, so that's what I was asking if I could get to the mind flayer.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. No, you cannot get to the Mind Flayer. I mean, you could probably go around the Beholder, but he'll get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I'll go to the beholder. Then.
Okay.
I want to get a pot shot at him by the beholder. So, he'll go to the beholder. his initial attack, he'll just start wailing on him with the sword, and that's or that'll be he lives up his initial actions, three strikes at the beholder, both of them.
Okay.
28 to hit.
That hits.
First one, 18.
Just hits.
23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so... Oh boy, Raven's Nest dice is working well so far. Velvet just goes... just cutting into this big giant eyeball with a mouth. And he does... $29 damage for his initial attack. Now for trying to see. I wanted to see. So should have got it before this. I was gonna do my bonus action of fainting attack. No, I have to roll a crit. I have to get a crit to use that, don't I?
So your fainting attack will give advantage to the next person that hits them.
Okay.
But you could use a superiority die to do something like a goading attack, which means if they attack anybody but you, they attack at disadvantage.
Okay. So do that.
Okay, so roll your superiority die, which should be a D12 or a D10.
Well, what is it? It should be on a character sheet.
Check, it should say it. Because it goes up depending on your level. Hold on, let me see. It's a D10. So you roll a D10 and you add that to your damage. But you have to check off a superiority dice.
So add
Because you only get 6.
Add 4 to the
Okay.
29.
You still have 2 hits to roll damage on.
Oh, just roll another D10. Oh yeah.
No.
All the others. Okay.
You have 2 more hits to roll damage on. Because right, that 29 was the only for the first hit, right?
Yeah, that was okay. So I rolled 2 D7s. The total was 8. So add 8 to. That'll be 40 damage total.
Okay.
And we'll call that the end of my turn.
Alright, so you guys see Belvis run up, and you see he's fighting a little bit different as he begins doing these swings, and he is almost like dancing with these blades as he hits this goading attack, hits this beholder just right to where it focuses right on him.
Belvis has also kind of got a move where he's like this.
Alright, so
I'm just imagining the knife balancing on him, like.
now Beholder 1's turn.
Is that the one I did?
No. That is this one. It is going to come up here, and it is going to attack Belvis. So, it's going to attack with its bite. That is a 23 to hit.
This is a joke.
And he has to get more dice.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Beholders are nasty.
17 points of piercing damage.
17?
17. As the thing comes up and bites you.
Belvis kind of cries out in surprise and pain. Didn't see that one coming.
Alright, that's gonna end that one's turn. Van is up with Bakira on deck.
It's got its eye on you, Belvis.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna attack one of the beholders, I guess. Those, from what I'm looking at, there's two that are in front of Belvis.
Yeah.
All right, whatever one of those two that did not go yet.
Number 2. It's the one Belvis attacked.
All right, I'm going to shoot him with the Reap and Sow.
Okay. Belvis is gonna have to make a deck save.
And
You're gonna be shooting over his head.
that's fine. He should be able to do it now. A 25 to hit.
It hits. Belvis, make a deck save.
And
23.
Okay, you save.
DM, I need a Constitution save 18 for that.
Natural 20.
All right. Okay. It is going to be 62 points of damage.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it, because he had to save on that con.
So you fire. Belvis, you hear the... Belvis ducks under as it hits him. And it does some decent damage to him, but the beholder kind of shakes it off. Is that end your turn?
Is there feasibly a place to hide, or is it going to be similar to the other one?
These caverns are all the same.
Okay, then we will go ahead and shoot him again. Uh, 33 to hit.
Hits.
Um, 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will hold where I'm at.
Alright, so. Alright, so with that, you fire another shot. It hits him and he kind of shakes it off a little more. Bakira's up, Sobek on deck.
So, Bakira's gonna do something. Bakira's gonna reach into her pack and pull out her illusion card the duplicate.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, that one makes a duplicate of myself.
Yes, it does. So there are now 2 Bakiras.
We're not going to be able to afford it.
Then, after doing that, I'm going to bonus action wolf out.
So I'm just going to put this here as your duplicate.
Alright. Alrighty. So, let's see here.
Alright, so that took 1 action to pull the card.
Right.
And then your bonus action to wolf out.
Bonus action
So
to wolf out, and I have...
one more.
Yeah. And I am going to Eldritch Blast the Ice Demon.
Okay. And then just keep in mind your duplicate will go after you on your next turn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright.
So... let's get these... I wish I had my second monitor, but I don't. Give me a moment. I have to. I was not prepared. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Alright. Damage for that one is 2.
Okay.
Nat 20. So 28.
Okay. Roll your damage and double it.
That was, so I rolled an 8, so 16.
Okay.
Third one, oh, jeez, these Raven Nest dice are loving me today. 27 again.
Hits.
Good to hear.
For 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then... 16 to hit.
Misses.
Nah.
You fire 3 and they just... and the one goes wide, hits the cavern behind him as some of the rocks crumble off the wall. Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Ooh, Sobek's up with the Ice Devil on deck.
Alrighty. I'm gonna need it to make, let's see if I remember what it is. Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Is this a magical spell?
Yes, this is Compel Duel.
You said wisdom?
Yep.
It's 19.
Okay, it passes. Nothing's gonna happen to it. I do believe. Yeah. So seeing, feeling that didn't work, he's gonna look to his left, knowing Cord and 18 are there, and he's gonna do cast some for his action, Celestial Guardian. Which, I gotta refind it. I actually had something planned to be. It's a large spectral guardian. It hovers in a place for the duration of my choice. Not the duration, but the occupation of my choice. Sorry, I am new to using this. It'll show it up with a gleaming sword and a shield emblazoned with the symbol of my deity. Anything that moves, any hostile creature that moves towards it within 10 feet, it will attack.
Alright, so that's going to go right there. Alright, that ends your turn?
No, I got one more action.
Okay.
Which he's gonna unleash his lightning breath towards Bug.
Okay.
Demon?
So
He calls
that's
it
going to hit Safi and Belvis as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope y'all are dexterous.
So, dex saving throws.
I got a 19 for mine.
I got a 14.
He'll pass. He'll pass.
The Ice Devil got a 19.
Okay, they all pass, so that you all take half damage. Of 16.
Okay, so 8.
And then I have that again, or? Okay.
Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah, because I'm raging, so.
Well, you only take 4.
Alright, so that ends your turn?
That will end my turn.
Alright, it is now the Ice Devil's turn with Beholder 2 on deck, then the Mind Flayer. Alright, the Ice Devil is. You see him get up and he just. And a large. We're gonna do 60. A large wall of ice forms right about here. As so you see this large wall of ice. It's about a foot thick, and it covers the whole cavern. So now anybody that is on this side of the ice can no longer see through it. So basically, Safi and Belvis are trapped on the other side with the rest of these creatures. I will say you guys are able to... Oh, I'm sorry. So, as it appears, Belvis and Safi, you're able to choose... you're able to choose which side of the wall you want to end up on, as this appears.
Oh, Safi's thinking about nothing but killing this thing.
Okay, so you're going to stay on this side.
Oh god.
Belvis.
If I tried to move back, would they take an opportunity attack against me?
No, because this wall of ice is pushing you backwards. But you get to choose whether you force it to push you forwards or force it to push you back behind the ice.
Belvis was trying to stay put.
Okay.
He knows Sappy's right
Yep.
next to him. Yeah, I haven't.
Okay, so both of you need to make dexterity saving throws.
12.
Saving.
I have advantage on dexterity effects I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Do I get advantage on this?
Yep.
I got a 19.
12 is the higher one.
Hold on. Okay. Alright, so Safi fails. Belvis passes, so Belvis, you take half. Safi, you take full.
How many dice are you rolling?
And d6.
Ouchie.
I'm still raging, so hopefully that'll help.
Yeah, but there's a squishy person that's not raging.
Yeah.
So, Belvis, you take 15 points of damage. And Safi, you take 15 because you're raging. It was 30.
Okay.
As this pushed you back. I will tell you, everybody else, the ice wall has its own AC and HP. So, and the only way to get through it is to either incapacitate the ice devil or to break your way through it.
Alright, Safi,
Like, so
you know
there's-
what you have to do. You have to incapacitate the ice devil. I have fire. I have fire, so I will try and hit the wall.
So DM, there's no like gaps between either the top of the wall or like, under the wall at all. It goes pretty much straight up and down.
Yeah, so it is.
I didn't know if the top of the cavern, if it was uneven enough to where like there would be a gap or something.
Yeah, no, it's a foot thick, 30 feet long, and 10 feet high.
And the caverns of the wall are about 10 feet high.
Yeah.
Okay. Because yeah, I just had some ideas, but
yeah,
there's no way.
You're in a smaller cavern. All right, that is. All right, that's gonna end its turn. It is now Beholder 2's turn, who is going to attack Belvis with a bite.
He's used to getting swallowed up by something.
Yeah.
That is a 16 to hit. Alright. That is 17 points of piercing damage. That's going to end its turn. It is now the Mind Flayer's turn. So, Mind Flayer 2. What are you gonna do? Okay. So the Mind Flayer is going to walk up, and he is going to cast Mind Blast. So I need Belvis and Safi to make intelligence saving throws.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 23.
16 and 23.
Yep.
Alright, you both pass, so nothing happens to you. But you feel this, like, it begin to seep into your head. And you're able to kind of shake it off a little bit.
Can we tell where it's coming from? Which one?
You have these giant beholders in front of you, so
Yeah.
can't really see behind them. Alright, that ends his turn then. Atheon's up with Mind Flayer 1 on deck.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the wall.
Okay. You're going to do it at disadvantage.
Shit.
Because you're within like 10 feet of the wall.
Can I back up at all?
Not really, but I will say this has a low AC. So unless you're rolling that one, you should be fine.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood, Caleb. If I roll a nat 1 because of you, I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, you are so lucky. 28 to hit?
It definitely hits. Roll damage.
That's 4d10.
Roll damage and double it.
$36 points of damage?
That doubled.
Yeah.
So you see Atheon fire this bolt. It hits the wall, and the section or the entire wall just melts. But you can feel this coldness still in the air. I'm going to leave this here just for reference of where the wall was. Alright. Does that end your turn?
Now that the wall is down, can I do my bonus action?
Can.
I'm gonna bonus action Hex
Okay.
at the Ice Devil.
Okay.
And I have to cast that, right? It's a spell slot as a bonus action. Alright. And they take 5 points of that. Necrotic.
Okay.
So do
Alright.
I have to every time because it's a concentration, do I just roll the damage for that one each time?
Yep.
Because I have 2 then.
Alright. So. Now, that ends your turn.
Yep.
It is now the other Mind Flayer. Who is... going to hover above these, come over to here, and we're going to do oh, we can hit just about everybody with that. Everybody but Belvis. Okay, so I need everybody but Belvis to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Is this gonna be psychic damage?
Yes, you get it at advantage, but you still have to make the saving throw.
I got a whopping 8.
15.
15.
That's an 11.
Okay.
DM and I am also immune to psychic.
DM, is that Cthulhu-looking creature within 10 feet of the Guardian?
Mind Flayer? No, he is hovering above. Because Mind Flayers can levitate.
32 DM.
26.
Okay, so anybody
Oh, do I need to roll for my duplicate too?
Yep.
Oh god. My poor duplicate. It's fine. It's fine.
And you also need to roll for the Guardian too.
24 for my duplicate.
Okay.
Oh, 2 for the Guardian.
Okay, so anybody that was under 15 takes damage.
Even though I'm immune to it?
Not you, but you are stunned for a minute. So you are stunned. You're not immune to being stunned. You're immune to psychic
It's 15
damage.
bad.
15 is the DC, so anybody under 15 fails.
Well,
And
I got
takes
15.
So I just passed, didn't I?
Yeah, I got 15. So is it 15
Yeah.
under?
What did I miss?
we had like 2 or 3 people that said that they were under 15.
Okay, that was probably me then. I'll take it.
I was
I
at
said it.
15.
Okay,
I
so
was-
you passed.
I was under.
Yeah, I
So
think I was
Korth?
under too.
Safi and the Guardian.
You said how much damage?
I just poked you.
Yeah, I know, it's not within the same space.
You said 15 damage, or you rolled?
No, hold on. 19 points of psychic damage, and you are all stunned for 1 minute.
Half to 8?
Yes. And so, Safi, Korth, and the Guardian are all stunned for 1 minute. As you
I don't
guys-
see an HP for the Guardian.
Um, just give them 142.
Okay.
But as you guys feel it get into your minds, and you all of a sudden can't move. Safi, it would be your turn, but you are stunned.
Well, I technically it would be my turn, but I'm also stunned.
Oh, right. It would be your turn, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I rolled pretty terribly on my initiative.
Okay, so would be Korth, but he's stunned. Would be Safi, but Safi's stunned. So it is Beldis with Beholder 1 on deck.
Alright, DM, quick question. So, they're both beholders are kind of one on top of me. So, can I make multiple attacks where I'm just like, chow, chow? I'll get both.
Yeah, or you can do your new maneuver. You have a maneuver that allows you to hit multiple people with 1 attack.
Yeah, your sweep.
Ah, that's right. The sweep attack. Trying to. Oh, sweep attack.
So instead of splitting the attacks, now you can do it every single time, you just use the superiority dice every single time.
Okay, so is that per attack or is it?
Yes. So you would do, for your first attack, yeah, you would do 3 superiority dice.
Okay. damage
to
on
each
those-
one,
Each one. Okay.
provided you hit, of course.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do that then. So I'll spend superiority dice, and I'll go after both of those little eyeballing MFers.
Okay.
That is. Nat 20 for the first one.
Okay.
18 for the second one.
Okay. That one just hits.
And a 27, dirty 27 for the third one.
Okay, so all three hit.
All three hits.
So just keep in mind, now that you're doing this, you only have two superiority die left
Yeah, I remember. I've been marking them off.
until you take a long rest.
Yep. Okay, so let me roll the damage. So the first one was a nat 20. So that is a 6 plus 5. That's 11. Now, is the D10 doubled as well? Or just.
No.
No? Okay. 30 damage.
Total?
Yeah, total for that one. For that one. Now I'm gonna roll the damage to the other two. So 36 so far. 46 damage total.
Okay, in addition to that 30?
Yeah, I believe so. If I
Okay.
could be wrong, please forgive me if I'm wrong.
Well, so try and tell me the damage for each hit, because I mark off their health after each hit.
Okay.
So it was 30 plus a 16 damage.
Yes. That's 46.
Okay.
So, with that, Belvis just kind of looks at both of them and he just starts doing his twirling and the slashing, and he's hit both of them.
Alright.
And for my bonus action, because that was just a regular one. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I scored a critical hit on the one. On your turn. Bonus action. Great weapon attack. Great weapon master attack for my bonus action. So on that it says, on your turn when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce the creature to 0 HP with 1, you can make one melee attack as a bonus action.
Yep.
So
you get one more,
one more attack.
but you cannot add your
D10 to it?
your superiority die to it.
Yep. Regular one.
So you have to choose which one of them you're hitting.
Which one? Let's go with the holder 2.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Just hits. Okay.
Elvis kind of just he pivots on his foot after the 3. He kind of pivots and swings, and then he hits the holder 2 right with an uppercut slash right across them, right, like from the bottom up. Don't really there's
All right.
eyeball, right?
And they're both going to take legendary actions against you,
Oh,
and
yeah.
both bite you.
Yeah, I forgot to mention when I hexed the ice devil, he has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Okay.
They're gonna legendary legendary attacks are both gonna try and fight me?
Yep, because they get a legendary attack.
Okay.
So 18 to hit.
Yeah,
Okay. So the first one is 16 points of piercing damage. The other one is only a 10. This is. Okay. So now it is Beholder 1's turn again. He is going to stay within your range, but he's going to move right here.
Is he?
And
What DM? Is he still within 5 feet of me? Is he going after Sappy?
no, he's
Oh, sorry.
within 5 feet of you. He's still in your range. He's just moving, so he gets advantage on you now. Because he's flanking with the other Beholder.
Okay, would I would be able to do an opportunity attack again?
No, because he doesn't leave your range. And I'm not even gonna roll. I'm not even gonna roll the second one because that was a nat 20. So,
Oh God, you dropped the dice. I was doing that earlier.
Yeah.
28 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as he circles his way around and then bites you from behind.
Does he bite him on the ass?
Yes.
Shoot.
I had to ask.
That's
I
what his
had
little
to
boyfriend
ask.
wants to do.
Bites him right in the tail. Alright. So, Van is up with Bakira on deck.
Okay, I will. Oh, mercy sakes. I guess I'll shoot at the one that just bit Belvis in the arse.
Okay.
Is 34 to hit?
No.
Man, I gotta try harder.
Yes.
And I need a con saving throw.
$17.
Fails. That is 9-0 points of damage.
That's it.
Can you repeat that?
That's it.
Yeah, I rolled low on my
Did
my
you
rolls.
say 90 points of damage.
Yeah, it's low.
Holy
That's low for me. Yeah.
Oh,
And I'll take.
fire. It hits him, and you hear him kind of squeal a little bit, but he's still standing, floating.
All right. I will take a second attack.
Okay.
$28 to hit.
Hits.
And another 6 points of damage.
All right, is that end your turn?
Yeah, I'll hold my spot.
All right, Bakira's up, Sobek on deck.
I'm going. Can I move to where I can hit as many in a straight 30-foot line as possible?
What's your movement speed?
5 feet?
25?
55.
55. I mean, depends on how you want to do it. You can move to about here and get the 2 beholders, but in turn get Belvis, or you can move through here and kind of like around the Guardian and hit a Mind Flayer, the Ice Devil, and the Beholder.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so as you go through there, since you went through where the wall used to be, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Because there is frigid air there.
Okay. So that's a 9.
Okay.
That was a 9.
You take full damage.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
17 points of cold damage. And I will say at this point, it dissipates. It took a few rounds for it to go away completely, but you are in a position where you can hit the Mind Flayer, the Ice Devil, and the... I will say if you aim it high enough, you can avoid Belvis.
Alright. So I am going to, breath attack.
Okay.
So I need them to make a dexterity save of 17.
Ice Devil fails. Fails. And they all fail.
They all fail.
Yep, so you hit Mind Flayer
Okay.
1, Ice Devil, and Beholder 2.
They all take 23 points of acid damage.
Nice.
Okay. Let me just double check to make sure they're not immune or... Okay. You said how many points?
3.
23?
Yeah, 23.
Acid.
Alright. Is that end your turn?
Nope. Not even close. I'm gonna bonus action. And do my Crimson Right. So I take 6 points of damage. And necrotic energy is going to envelop my claws.
Okay.
Is it necrotic or aquatic?
Necrotic. And then I'm going to get up into that Mind Flayer's face
Putting me on.
and attack it with my claws.
Okay.
Why the fuck not? Bakira has a bone to pick with these things.
Take his head off. Make it
She's not holding a grudge. No, she's not. Alright, so... give me one quick moment to... Alrighty, let's see here. So, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alright, so... 13 points of damage plus 4 points of necrotic.
Okay. Alright, so you straight through him. And you see some of that necrotic energy kind of seeping through his skin. Does that end your turn?
It's my turn. So now I have now it's my duplicate's turn.
Okay.
Cause yeah, that thing's here. So my is going to go after the beholder that's flanking Belvis. In between Belvis and Safi. It's going to get right up on it and unleash its breath attack. So, dex save of 17.
In what direction?
Towards the other beholder. So,
Okay, so it is
sorry,
gonna hit Belvis.
Belvis. Belvis, sorry.
Alright. So, dex
Just
save.
roll high, Belvis. Roll high.
Yeah. You need to make a dex save of 17.
And it made its dex save.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, it takes half damage on a success. Let me read that on.
I rolled an 18 for dex save.
Yeah. Half damage on
Okay, so roll the
success.
damage. So Belvis and the Beholder will take half damage.
So half of 18, so 6.
Half of 18
9.
is
Yeah.
9.
Oh, yeah. My brain, sorry. Brain went...
Sometimes.
It's getting to her. She
Okay.
needs more of her elixir van.
Alright.
Alright. And then, it's not,
I will let you
Hold
know it cannot wolf out.
yeah, that's why I'm like, hold up, it can't wolf out, so I have to, it's gonna do 2-weapon fighting with dagger and venom dagger.
Okay.
Oh shit. I dropped my dice. Give me a moment.
How did that
Ah. I'm up. I'm higher. Alright. So. First hit for Venom Dagger in main hand. $31 to hit.
Hit.
For 11 points of damage plus. Hold on. Plus, because it is a poison dagger. Give me a moment. For 8 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. And for the 2-weapon fighting, second dagger. $26 to hit.
Hits.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll end its turn.
Alright. It is... After taking all of those blows, it's going to then take a legendary action. Spin around. And you see its eye.
DM, quick question.
Huh?
I have Sentinel tag. Anything
Okay.
within 5 minutes and 5 feet within me that's not attacking me, I can make an attack on it. But it says Sentinel attack of a creature within 5 feet and makes an attack against a target other than you. You can use your reaction to melee attack against the attacking creature.
Okay. But it's still going to use its legendary action to... cast out an anti-magic cone.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
DM, can I still use my Sentinel attack against this?
You can. It's not going to stop it from casting out the cone.
I rolled a dirty 28.
Okay, you hit it. So that anti-magic cone is...
Damage I did.
Okay. Oh, let's see. It's not working. Okay. Well, 150-foot cone. And he puts it in... I'm gonna have to drop that because it's too big. Okay, so... it kind of basically emanates in the whole chamber, which then gets rid of any magic,
Oh shit.
such as the second Bakira and the Ancestral Guardian.
Is the
That-
Ice Beast Devil or whatever the hell it's called still hexed then?
Yes. I will say that it's still hexed, but that anti-magic cone, it will stay there until he's either dead or he decides to move it at the start of each of his turns.
How is that beholder looking at me? I'm the one I just stabbed.
He's looking like he's floating there.
He's looking like he's not there.
Does he look hurt? Is he hurt?
So does that mean that my claws are no longer necrotic?
That means any magic is no longer there.
Oh god.
Oh yes,
And the ability to cast spells is mute.
that is correct.
How about the Realm Warden's axe?
Anything that is magic. is no longer
Okay.
magic.
Ah!
He's just got stick right now.
And that's where we're going to take our break. We will be right back. right. So, the Mind Flayer has put out an anti-magic field within the cave. Or yes, I apologize, the Beholder.
Pussies.
So, Sobek is up with the Ice Demon on deck.
Alright, seeing his guardian gone and his axe not working anymore, he's gonna assume that magic is no longer working. And he's gonna put the staff thing that'd be a stick back and use one of his actions to pull out his regular axe.
Okay.
And then he's
So
gonna
you're
move
putting
up.
one away and then putting one away and then pulling another one out?
You could still use your one. It's just going to be a non-magical attack.
Well,
But the blade is magical, I thought.
Well,
right, but the anti-magic cone makes it non-magical.
No, his blade is magic. Like,
that's right. It actually forms magic. That's right.
Correct.
That's right.
But I will say you will, if you want to, if you were to put the axe away, pull something else out, that's 2 actions. To put
You're
it
better
away,
off just dropping
it.
Okay, so he'll drop it and then pull out his axe.
Okay.
And then he's gonna move to flank the Beholder. That's so he can flank with Bells.
Okay.
And he's gonna make an attack against it.
Okay.
That's all he can. And this is with advantage, correct? Now that he's flanking?
Yes.
Um, 27 to hit.
27 hits.
For 9 damage.
How do you want to do it?
He's just gonna
Nice.
come up running, bring his axe up, and just slam it straight down so it slits right down the eyeball.
Okay. And the thing just splits in half.
Does that kill the magic field?
It does.
I forget. Do I still have movement to reach Elvis?
Sure.
Let me make sure. I gotta make sure. And that's all I can do. I'm gonna put a shield of faith on him actually.
Okay. So you get a +2 bonus to your AC, Belvis. Alright. That ends your turn. It is now the Ice Devil's turn, with Beholder 2 on deck. Okay. So, the Ice Devil is going to make a multi-attack on Sobek. One with its bites, one with its claw, and one with its tail. So, first one is a 16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. Second one misses. Third one misses. They all 3 miss. So he tries to make all 3 attacks, and you're able to move out of the way of it. He can't do anything else. Beholder 2 is going to He's gonna make a bite attack against Belvis. That's tough. That misses. That's a 7 to hit.
7?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he misses wide with the bite. And that ends his turn. It is now Mind Flayer 2's turn. They are going to move up this way. And they are going to... cast... We're going to go up to Belvis and cast Extract Brain.
Am I within range to cast counter?
Oh, snap!
Would counter spell work?
This isn't a spell.
Ah, shit.
It's a melee attack.
Let's be honest, though. I mean, the AC's got to be awful high because that brain's not very big, so you should be okay, Bells.
That is 26 to hit.
I try to help you.
I tried.
I tried to be ferocious.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's going to hit with its tentacles instead. It's still the same roll. Okay, so... That is...
So,
9 points of psychic damage, Belvis.
9.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
so these beholders are creepy, but this beholder, for whatever reason, is cute.
Dirty 20.
Depends on how you look at it.
Okay, now I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Depends on how you look at it. One could say that you're looking at it through the eye of the beholder.
Was it? Okay, so you are not stunned or grappled.
But we've all suffered 10 points of psychic damage.
Alright,
I'm immune, so
and
You're
then
immune to dad
the
jokes?
beholder is going to make a legendary action and cast an anti-magic cone.
Are we in range for counterspell?
it's 60 feet.
Hold on. Yeah, but you'll have to roll for it. I was just double checking to make sure it can be counterspelled.
Fourth, do you want to roll or do you want me to roll? Or we both roll and see if we can get it.
Technically, I can't, so I kind of feel like because I kind of made metagame there because technically I forgot I was stunned.
I thought that was only for a minute.
Yeah,
It's until the
But-
end of his next turn.
yeah. So I can't.
Alright, I'm gonna do counterspell.
What level? So, anti-magic field goes out. Atheon, you're up.
How close am I to the ice beast?
$25 feet.
Alright. And how close am I to Belvis?
35 feet.
So if I get to 30 feet, since I am 6 feet, can I reach out and hand him something?
No.
Alright, well.
No, when it comes to something like that, you have to be right up on them.
Can I hand it to Sobek to hand to Belvis?
You could, but it will all have to wait. So you can hand it to Sobek, then it would have to wait for Sobek's turn. And then Sobek would have to use an action to hand it to Belvis.
That's stupid. Yeah, I'm not tossing
could?
this. I'm not tossing
You
this.
you could throw it, then you would have to make a ranged attack against Belvis. It would still be a ranged attack because she has to make sure she can hit you with it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. So the only thing I can do is my bonus action to give the Ice Devil more damage and Napping Hex, which is +3 psychic.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I'll do Hex. So that is 1 point of necrotic and 3 points of psychic damage. Is
Okay.
there creatures within 5 feet of the Ice Devil?
Yes.
So they all take 3 points of psychic as well.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. Or actually, as an action, I'm going to pull out my scimitar.
Okay. Alright. It's now Mind Flayer 1's turn.
Someone kill that
Mind
fucking
Fla-
beholder.
Mind Flayer 1 is going to attack Bakira. And it's going to do so with
Oh, shit.
Extract Brain.
Eh,
18 to hit.
It's my AC.
Okay.
That is my AC. Oh my god.
This may hurt.
This is gonna hurt.
The tentacle
God.
attack, or what are you doing?
No, it's
Trying to get
the
range.
extract mine.
Extract Brain.
Just, yeah.
It's only 10d10.
Does it need to make a Constitution saving throw from the alcohol?
Nope.
Yeah, it should.
God, like suck the depression out. Thanks. Same with Sappy, just suck the depression out and it'll be good.
Oh god. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot.
Does anybody have Revivify? Okay.
Oh yeah, I keep that spell ready. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, we could always fall back on the deck.
Yes!
Honestly,
Sobek is all
now, Cord, I cannot believe these words are coming out of my mouth. So you might want to write this down. Cord, use the deck.
Oh, I'm keeping. Well, that's permanently etched into my brain. Like that's permanently etched into my brain.
Cord,
65 points of piercing damage.
Again,
60.
I'm resistant! I'm resistant to piercing!
So you're going to take 33.
Oh.
But here's
The only
Where's the
problem with
deck?
Porth using the deck is that the deck is a magical item.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. I'm like, I love to use the deck, but here's the problem: all the cards are magical.
So
We're in an anti-magic field, guys.
Where is the
Oh.
end?
It's
It gives
within
us
this
a
entire
whole
cavern. It is literally a 160-foot cone.
Oh,
I know, someone cast a spell of magic.
Yeah.
Spell magic work?
No, because it's magical.
Not anymore. The spell magic is magic.
Yeah, that's fun. That's
All right.
fun
Porth,
thing.
you're with Safi on
Okay.
deck.
Am I unstunned?
Yes. Yeah, you
Okay.
were done your last round.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I was stunned until the end of my next turn, so I apologize. Move me up to the Mind Flare next to Bakira, and I'm gonna pull out my quarterstaff to do battle with it.
Okay.
He's gonna beat it with a stick.
I mean, just speak softly and carry a big stick. That's what Korth always. That's why he carries. And then I'm going to use two hands on it. So does that mean I get the D8, or do I still get the D6?
No, but you get the D8.
Okay, I'm going to use the D8 then. $14.
Just misses.
Rear it back like a baseball bat and try to hit the Mind Flare. But it's been a while since I've used a quarterstaff.
And you kind of like, you do it and it kind of like ricochets off the wall.
Ow! And then
Vibrating right up the arm.
Hey DM, is my fire breather stick, does that happen to be magical?
The magic item, yes.
Fuck.
I gave you guys a lot of magic items.
Yeah, and they're all
Really a
fucking failing
shame that they're useless right now.
Yeah, I have a fallback
and with
item.
that, I will pass turn.
Okay. Alright, Staffy is up.
All right. I'm
What's on
gonna.
deck?
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action frenzy attack. So not
Okay.
this turn, but I think the turn after this, I'll get 3 attacks instead of 2.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. I would like to try something.
Okay.
I want to try to take both of my long swords and like climb up this frost thing to start attacking it from on top of it.
Okay, so not only is that going to take an action, it will take all of your movement, and you will need to roll an athletics check.
Okay.
How tall is a dice
Guys,
21 for the athletics check.
Okay.
Something awesome has happened. Safi has just become our very first ice climber.
Huh.
So yeah, you're able to climb up it. Again, it does take an action. So you only have, I believe, one left.
I don't know. It just says act. It doesn't tell me how many actions I have.
Okay, so you only have one until your next turn because of the frenzied. So yeah, so that's it. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Belvis is up with Van on deck.
Okay, Elvis, who is put through the ringer here, he's gonna turn on that beholder, the last one standing, and he is done. And for my attack, I'm going
By the way, Atheon, it wouldn't have mattered if you could have gotten that potion over to him because potions are considered magic items.
What the fuck?
If you look under the player's guide, healing potion is listed as a magic item.
At least I tried.
22 to hit?
22 hits.
15.
15, okay.
Another 22.
Hits.
So, also, I'd like to use Action Surge. Yeah, it says you can take one additional action on your turn.
Heal yourself.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're doing Action Surge. Just so you know, as your new type of fighter, you can heal yourself.
Oh yeah, second wind.
You can take a second wind.
That's a bonus action. Now with action.
Correct.
Can I do second wind and action surge, or is it one?
So action surge, you can choose to do an action surge, but that will take your bonus action. It'll give you an additional attack, or you can take second wind and just heal yourself.
I'll take it and just heal myself.
Okay, that's what I would suggest.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 1d.
Welcome to a fighter.
Yeah.
He basically just takes a second, breathes, and gets a little bit more constitution.
Okay, 18 plus 16. That's, my thing says it's a 1d10 plus 16, so that's 8, 16, 24.
There you go. You get an extra 24 points.
Okay, so my attack, 2 hit, right?
2 hit, yes. You already did damage for one of them.
No,
You did 5.
I did, one was the 27, my second attack was the 15, and my third attack was the 22.
Okay.
I haven't rolled damage.
Okay.
So just 2, so that was 2 attacks, right?
Yes. Total? Okay. He's still standing. Does that end your turn?
Hold on.
He saves. He maintained concentration. Everybody?
Well, I was just saying, like, who's nearby that they can use in the action? Because I was gonna use another superiority die and keep the damage strike.
Yeah, but you already dealt your damage and everything.
Yeah.
You would have had to say that before.
You're right. Okay.
All right, Van is up. Bakura on deck.
Okay. I guess I'll shoot the Mind Flayer.
Okay.
Uh, 34 to hit,
Hits.
and I need a con saving throw.
Why? That's a magic. That's part of a magic item.
Bastard.
Right? Because the Reef and So is a magic item. And that extra damage comes from magic. Just like those chain devil gloves that you have your daggers attached to. That are magic items.
Yeah.
Like everything I gave everybody. That's a magic item.
Hey, technically the only thing Sappy has right now is the heart.
Man, it really would suck if gas came through here then.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll do it.
33 points of damage.
Welcome to the end of the campaign. Just kidding.
Yeah.
33.
Correct.
How do you want to do it?
I just want to be like majorly frustrated, majorly pissed off, and be like, I'm tired of shit not freaking working, and shoot him like right in the eye.
Okay, and he dies. Does that end your turn?
I have one more attack, I believe.
Okay.
So that leaves us what? One and
Leaves
one
you the
of
Ice
each.
Devil. Leaves you the Ice Devil, the Mind Flayer, and the Holder.
All right. All right. Let me shoot at the other Mind Flayer, I guess.
Okay.
Fuck. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Jesus.
Mind Flayers have a low AC.
Mind flare.
12 points of damage.
Okay. Alright, you take a shot at him.
Yep. And that's it.
Alright. The cure's up, so back on deck.
Bakura, noticing the magic going away from her claws, lets out a snarl. And zeroes in on the ice demon.
Okay.
So move up to the ice demon and I'm gonna make 3 strikes against this thing. Because I'm gonna use one of them as a bonus action. Dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, so that would be 12 points of damage.
And that's the Ice Demon.
Ice demon. Yep, I go right up into its face.
Okay.
$19 to hit.
Hits.
For 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Natural 20! Holy cow, natural 20! Hi, cat. Or 8 doubled
16.
to 16.
Okay.
Oh my god, that like noise keeps going in my ear and startling me.
Right?
Alright. Is that end your turn?
Yeah, because I used my bonus action for third strike.
Okay, Sobek's up with the Ice Devil on deck.
I have 2 questions. DM. Lay of Hand on pools, is that considered magical?
Yes, it is.
That would mean his aura would be considered magical as well, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. Sobek is gonna move to attack the giant eyeball.
Okay.
And he's got...
You would have to move around the Mind Flayer.
But that keeps me still within the 5 feet of the Mind Card, does it not?
It would get you out of the way of the Ice Devil, though. Because Belvis is
right
in front of you.
Range. Right. Oh, I'm within the range of the Ice Devil?
You're within range of the Ice Devil and the Mind Flayer.
Alright, he's gonna go after the Mind Flayer then.
Okay.
And he's gonna take 2 attacks against him.
Okay.
With his battle axe. 23 to hit.
Hits.
For 13 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is 16 to hit.
16 hits.
For 13 damage again.
Okay. Alright, as you take 2 big swings at him.
And unfortunately, one of his actions are magical, so Sobek can't do H more.
Alright. It is the Ice Devil's turn with the Beholder on deck. So the Ice Devil is going to make a multi-attack against Korth. First hit is a 21.
That hits.
So that is 8 points of piercing plus 4 points of cold.
Okay.
Then the next one with the claw is 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 8 points of slashing plus 8 points of cold. And then the final is 15 to hit.
That hit.
And the tail does 10 points of bludgeoning plus 13 points of cold. This thing just unloads on Korth.
Poor Quarth.
You still up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor Quarth.
All right. That ends its turn. It is now the Beholder's turn.
that Beholder.
It is going to make a bite attack against Belvis.
I kind of knew this was coming, though.
That's only a 12 to hit. That
Oh,
misses.
yeah. I mean, you can't cast, so you're kind of stuck.
So he misses the bite with Belvis.
Charlie's on.
And he's going to maintain that magic. Actually, he's going to drop the magic field because it is now the Mind Flayer 2's turn.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
What's up?
Mind Flayer. How close? He's right next to the hole, right?
Uh-huh.
Is he within 5 feet?
Yes. Okay. So, the Mind Flayer is... I need everybody to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Staffy's not that smart, people.
Not anymore, apparently.
Pam, you get advantage.
6.
Oh, thank God. 19.
9.
33.
Okay, so, hold on. Atheon,
19.
Aldous,
19 as well.
Bakira,
9.
okay. Safi,
8.
Sobek,
6.
okay. Van,
33.
Korth.
14.
Okay, so Bakira, Safi, Korth, and Sobek all take... ...19 points of psychic damage, and you're all stunned.
Have to.
Have to 10.
Okay.
And you are all stunned.
Oh, play D&D, they said. It'll be fun,
And
they
then
said.
the Mind Flayer, or sorry, the Beholder is going to use its legendary action to cast an anti-magic field.
Fuck!
Ah, bastard.
Atheon, you're up.
You bastard.
Okay, I have a question. Wasn't it the Mind Flayer's turn?
Yeah, legendary actions are only to be used after another player's turn.
That's fucking bullshit.
Welcome to legendary actions.
Alright, so. Four points of necrotic for the hex to ice double.
How do you want to do it with Ice Devil?
Woo!
Alright, I need to read up on hex, so give me 1 minute.
I mean, it's necrotic damage, so...
Yeah, I just need to, like,
There
I
you
can't
go.
visualize
Basically, you didn't have to.
because it's a curse.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
It was
cursed
eating them
them.
from the
Also-
inside out.
With maddening hex And the creature's within 5 feet, so I would guess the mind flare.
Yeah, how do you want to do it with a mind flayer too?
3. So
There we go.
Safi, I am so sorry. This is going to get disgusting because it's
Oh,
necrotic
it's
damage.
fine.
You just see, you just see the ice devil just start melting and everything just kind of pouring out, all the intestines and blood and stuff, and the mind flare just kind of does the same thing.
So are we talking like Raiders of the Lost Ark, Nazi melt, face melting, and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not that I've ever seen it.
She's
Alright,
on top
so
like.
you see, like, slowly the ice starts melting. It just drips. Drip. Same thing with the mind flare. The tentacles start melting as it drips off, and the skin slowly slides off of the face. And all you see are bones as they fall over dead.
So the spell never technically ended, correct? Or did it end with that the ice devil dying?
Yes.
Because it says if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to curse a new creature.
You wouldn't be able to transfer because of the anti-magic field.
Damn. Alright, the only thing I can do... I'm gonna get as close to Beholder 2 as I possibly can.
What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
You can get within 5 feet of it.
Alright.
You're right up next to Belvis.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my scimitar.
Okay.
$21.
21 hits.
Seven points of damage. Let me guess, how do I want to do it?
No.
Damn!
Right.
Yeah, so our yeah, hey, Hex works.
All right. That ends your turn.
Yeah, I don't have anything else that I can do.
Okay, Korth is up.
DM, did you remove the?
Can't do anything. I'm stunned.
The mind flare and the ice devil. Do I need to refresh this?
Yes, I removed
Yeah.
him.
I'm stunned. Past turn.
Right, Korth is stunned. Safi stunned.
Elvis is up.
Belvis is up.
Belvis is really tired, and he's been chewed on by like a freaking dog toy by this freaking beholder. So he is just, and he charges at this thing. He goes slash. He's just eating away like he's chopping wood. That's right. Yeah, they've got stuff in the tower. 12 for the first one.
Yes.
48 for the second one.
Hit.
Got it back 20.
All right, roll damage.
Roll damage.
Roll damage for the first one.
First one is 10 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Now this is the second one, but what's the d20? 7 total. So double, that's 14. So that's 24 damage.
Belvis, how do you want to do it?
Like I said, Belvis is just. The first one he misses because he's just adrenaline's pumping. He's pissed off, misses, and then the second one then he comes down, he strikes it again. He takes a big old, little big gash on it, and then the second one he just screams, sword right through the middle of this freaking thing's eyeball. Like Belvis's hand has gone into the damn thing.
Pop.
All right.
And I would say, yeah, all the just straight on Belvis. And Belvis is just heaving. He says, "There, it's dead, and it's not coming back."
And with that, they just all of the creatures just turn into a mist and disappear. Now,
Do we see anything else? Nothing sneaking up on us or whatever.
no, you don't see anything else.
Am I still covered in beholder guts?
Yes.
Okay.
You take 20 points of acid damage. I'm kidding.
You take the rest of your health and acid damage.
Yeah. So, all you see now is you don't even see an exit to the cave. Like from the cave, you see another tunnel opposite of the one you came from. And there's almost this white glow coming from the end of it.
Oh,
but-
it's your turn.
Okay,
First
I
grab
will move
Velvet.
forward.
Scraps Velvet.
and he's gonna use all 75 points on Belvis.
Okay. All this, you gain 75 health.
Oh, thank you.
What's your health at?
Right now, after that, I am at 144 health.
Okay.
Don't forget to get your dagger, Van, if you throw one.
No, I was using the crossbow. So,
Okay.
All right, I want to stealth towards that light.
Okay.
Sobek doesn't care. He's just gonna move towards it.
Yeah, Sappy's just walking.
Alright, so all of you are going to go into that tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
So-
pause, but I'll pause at the entrance after just wait and see everybody go through, and I'll go in last.
Okay, so you guys make it through, and as you get closer, this white, it almost is a bluish white glow, and you make your way through and get to where you see that part of it is glowing, and it begins to get cold in here. Like freezing cold, as you all step out and hit ice. You guys kind of like take a second to gain your footing.
Especially with hooves.
You all make your way out and kind of spread out. Looking around, you see large statues. You see they are statues made of ice of a woman.
Would Sobek recognize these?
Make a history check.
We'll use the god Anubis dice. Oh, that's a nat 1 on those. So history is 2.
Okay. They look familiar, but you can't quite make it out, as this place has kind of messed with your mind a little bit.
DM with Atheon recognizing it? Okay.
As you begin to all walk through, further ahead you see a throne. And there's a woman sitting in that throne. And as you guys approach, she stands up. My paladin finally come to see me.
And Sobek would immediately bow, shield at the ready, but bowing his head to her.
This
And
is
almost force the others to try to do the same.
Korth is not bowing.
Auriel.
I bow to no one.
This is Auriel, the goddess of Sobek.
Atheon's gonna just bow their head, like not kneel or anything, just bow their head, due to the fact that because of Lily, they do know to show respect to the gods.
Yeah, I mean, Safi will like nod a little bit, but
Bakira's kind of has this like look of oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Belvis is looking around, is a little confused. You know, he's been knocked around. He's a little better, but he's like kind of looking around and like, who is this spell?
So, come to my attention that only I can judge you.
You alone would I allow to judge me, my goddess.
But perhaps there are those I put in place to pass my judgment on my behalf. But perhaps your ego is too big to think of that.
Van's gonna slowly start stepping away from Sobek.
Yeah,
He recognizes this wrath from. He knows this tone from the Raven Queen. So he's like kind of stepping off to the side, going, "Buddy, you're on your own with this bitch."
You literally see everybody just kind of like comedically
oh no, Safi's not moving.
shuffle.
Oh yeah, no. Van's got the hood up, so the mask is, and he's all black and shadowy, and he's just like, buddy.
And actually trying to hide behind him because he's taller than her. So Bakira's actually trying to hide behind Van.
Sobek's head just drops further as he didn't even. He's what you just said. She said was true. He didn't even think about that.
Korth takes a spot right next to Sobek, like proudly, defiantly crossing his arms, standing right next to Sobek.
Yeah, Safi stays right there too.
Giving no respect or qualm towards her whatsoever.
So, you have trials.
Yes, my goddess.
Perhaps they are already done. And you just did not know it.
He would raise his head and look at her confused like, what?
She sits back on her throne and she begins humming. And you would know that Auriel is known for her singing. And you can actually hear her humming and singing echoing through the halls. Your first trial started a while ago when I told the hag to turn you into a blue dragonborn.
There's a slight flash of anger at him, but he quickly dwells that down.
I wanted to test your loyalty. I wanted to make sure that if you were something different, you would still follow me.
You have always had my devotion.
Have I? Don't
What
think
do
I
you mean?
didn't see that little glimpse of hatred.
being changed from ice to this lightning made it feel like a piece of you was taken up from me.
Your other trial, I gave you the how do you think you fared in that?
You cut out, DM.
I gave you the ability to heal others. How do you think you fared in that task?
Recollecting back, he knows he could have healed and helped more. And he goes, I probably have failed this quite a bit.
Belvis would, DM, could Belvis speak up and try to defend Sobek since Sobek literally just killed him?
You can try.
Oh yeah, because that works so well in the courtroom.
If you would like. If you would like, you can try.
I'm just saying.
The chaotic ice goddess ain't.
Do I need to remind you of the courtroom?
Belvis is fine.
But as chaotic as that goddess is,
Belvis would.
typically Bakira's just kind of like peeking from behind Van, like, is he dead yet?
Belvis steps forward and
Nope.
in a respectful but
Are we dead?
tone says, Your Grace, I can speak firsthand as someone who has been on the receiving end of your faithful paladin here's healing. I was what near the brink of death, and he valiantly rode to my rescue and was able to save me in the nick of time and bring me to it. I can assure you, he has used this to the best of his ability. Okay, should I roll persuasion?
How do the rest of you put up with that accent?
To be honest, ladies, we just kind of
all the time.
block it out.
Belvis is just
going like this.
Elvis is encased in ice.
With this, Korth pulls up the deck.
Bakira just like, I'm drunk all the time, so.
Apian's gonna just move closer to Van and
And
kind of
I'm back behind.
try to stay away from the goddess and just be like, nope, not dealing with this shit.
Korth pulls out the deck.
Oh, no.
Sobek would stand up in front of Korth and look in a way to defend Ariel, his goddess.
Korth has the deck, but he's just holding on to it. He's not pulling out any cards yet. He just stares Sobek down. He doesn't care anymore.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
So
Apian
bad.
kind of yells to Korth, but in a respectful way because of the goddess right there. Korth, get your ass back here, please.
No. Atheon, no.
Oh, shit.
I'm staying right here.
Don't piss off
And if the
the
goddess makes another move to take me or somebody else out, I'm going to draw a card.
Oh, no.
Don't do that. I'm saying this out of character, obviously.
Sobek's axe is now in his hand.
Sobek. Don't mind them. They have no power here.
He turns him
is-
out again.
My hall. I control everything.
Including the cards you gave me, which are now he's holding.
Oh, you mean these?
And I'm going to look at Korth and go, I told you! I told you!
Korth sighs, snaps his fingers, and pulls out another deck. I can do this all day.
Me too. And she does it again.
Does it again. He's just mouthing off.
Okay, I was just kind of like.
And then this time she. Wow, would you like to go deck for deck?
Yeah, right now. Deck for deck.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
DM, can Belvis hear all this? He just can't talk, right?
Nope, you can't hear a thing.
No.
DM,
Oh,
am
no.
I
Do I need to grab
able
my deck?
go
Do I
and
need to grab
kinda
my deck,
melt,
Caleb?
Like, touch the
Yes,
ice
get your
and
deck.
melt,
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta
melt it?
climb around a child.
Sobek would be backing up and more of a defensive stance for his goddess.
I'm going towards Belvis to try and de-thaw the ice. And is that possible?
You can sure try.
Like,
Or do I
like,
need to roll
I don't know
for
if
that?
melting a god's
Because I don't want
ice
to
in
cast
her
Firebolt. I don't want to cast Firebolt. I just want to try
I would
and, like,
hide from this.
I don't know.
Do you have something that can do it? Without firebolt? I don't know, like a breath stick?
Yeah, I'll use my stick.
Are you trying to do this quietly and without being seen?
I would say yes, but I know I'm going to fail at that.
So you need to do it sleight of hand if you would like.
Alright. $22 with a nat 20 on sleight of hand.
Okay.
There you go.
And then...
Give me 1 second, guys.
You're good.
Fire breather stick. I'll use... one charge.
Okay.
Do I roll for that? Because I don't
No.
have it in my
No.
action stuff.
Belvis is just standing there with black eyes. This is what Belvis looks like right now.
Bakira's just like hiding behind Van because she's just like, I don't want to fuck with the goddess. Nope. I may be a crazy drunk, but I am not that fucking crazy.
Well, now you guys see where Sobek stands between the two.
Yeah.
Between the group
And-
and the goddess.
Van's gonna whisper to Bakira.
Atheon
The
is
left
gonna take
pocket's the
Belvis,
flask.
Hold his mouth and back up, like grab him and back up, and just keeping their hand over his mouth.
So
Can you hear what you said, Van?
The left pocket is my flask.
So we're waiting on Korth to get back with his deck.
Alright, I'm back with my deck. I shall.
Okay.
Bakira,
So,
Bakira reaches in and grabs the flask.
The first to draw the void card loses.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Or
Oh, what could possibly go wrong?
Bakira passes up the flask at that. So
I feel like we should be playing like Charlie Daniels right now.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Ready whenever you are.
She draws the first card.
What is it?
what is that one?
I drew the gem.
Don John. Next card. The key.
Jester.
Next card. The gem.
Key.
Next card. Balance.
Ruin.
Next card. Moon.
Moon.
Hey, look, we got full moon.
Night.
Avatar of Death.
Fates.
Idiot.
Don't say that to Caitlin.
Sun.
Rogue.
Uriel.
Uriel.
Jester.
Star.
Talons.
Balance.
Starbucks is going without the frickin' void card.
Comet.
Talons.
Hold on. Throne.
Night.
Flames.
Comet.
Rogue.
Don John.
Vizier.
Skull.
Star.
Throne.
Fool.
Fool.
Skull.
The Fates.
Idiot.
Sun.
Ruin.
Flames.
Which means both of our last ones.
I have 2 left.
You must have a bigger deck. You have a different
Yep.
deck than I do then.
Yep. Yep.
So technically both of our last ones are the
Yep.
void.
Void.
Wow.
So it's a draw.
What are the chances of that?
Jesus.
Oh.
Holy fuck!
I'm not kidding. I think we should have had that one down to Georgia.
So she...
I think I'll take out the Avatar of Death on mine because I don't think you drew one from yours.
I don't have Avatar of Death, no. So she then makes the deck disappear. Huh. You know how to use your deck.
I've put in some practice.
Huh. Practice makes perfect when it comes to decks.
You know it.
Velvet, DM is Velvet's now melted.
Yeah,
Talk about
Atheon drug
speed.
you away.
Yeah, I'm holding on to you right now, keeping your mouth shut so you don't get encased in ice again.
I think Velvet
Now.
would keep learning his lesson.
Now. Sobek.
He would turn back around and face her. A lot closer now than he originally was.
I know that you've been with these for some time.
And some, including the one you just faced, I get starting to figure out caring for.
So, me or them?
What is it you mean, my goddess?
If you had to choose, do you choose me or them? Think carefully.
Van slowly moves hands to daggers, but that's it.
Sappy staring at him.
Unfortunately, just from his actions earlier, he already knows his answer. He knows he'd be on Ariel's side this entire time as he's trying to think this through, trying to figure out what
Yeah,
she
and that's why Van's already moving towards daggers.
Yeah.
And he turns to face the group and go, I will always be your paladin.
Korth looks directly at Sobek and says, well, if it's your goddess you serve, I understand. And then he turns around with his deck, puts it back into his pocket, and heads and walks past the group, heading out into the cold.
So you choose me over them.
You always have my devotion. You are the one that can help me accomplish my goals as well. through you gives me strength.
She leans back and crosses her legs. I must say, I'm disappointed.
He is dumbstruck by this now. What do you mean?
You chose me over those that have died for you. Those that would die for you, and I'll be honest, I would never die for you. You're not important enough to me. But your final trial was a test of loyalty. That loyalty was not to me. It was to your friend. It was to your newfound family who have now witnessed that you will choose me over them. So let's just say if I wanted Zophos to come back, you would fight on my side with Zophos?
This makes him pause because Zophos would bring destruction. He knows. But he also knows something his gods want, but it goes against his goals. So he starts switching. He's confused. He's angry. He's showing a lot of emotions as he's just standing there. His hand grips tight, but also loosens. He's just unable to answer.
What would you choose? To fight alongside me against your friends? Or fight alongside your friends against me?
He'd raise his head, look as goddess. You do know that if I choose to fight alongside you, my kind would die. The kind I've been trying to bring back.
The kind that you are no longer. Look at yourself. You are blue.
So what? If it's just an eye strange to worry about, I think maybe I should change it to all dragons then.
Bakir kind of like peeks out from behind Van, like,
So,
I know, Black Dragon!
where do your loyalties lie? With me or with them?
If you wish the end of the world and the destruction of it, no, I cannot be with you.
That is not what I asked. I asked, where do your loyalties lie now? With me or with them?
This is still making it. Actually, I'm just gonna PM you something real quickly.
Because they've done more for you than I would. Just saying. I mean, I understand not wanting to help the fish thing over there, but
Belvis is kind of muffled.
Ethan is keeping a tight grip over his mouth.
It's family. It's what family does.
And Bagheera's just kind of like, Fuck.
You could see him gripping his axe as blood would start probably dripping by now of how tight he's gripping it. He would answer, my devotion is to you, but also to them. I cannot choose between the two. My loyalties seem to lie with both of you. You, who have helped me in the past, them, who have helped me now. But if you wish to end, my stance is with them.
So you choose them over me. In the end.
If that is the subject of which you want to proclaim, yes. And he would turn, ready his axe.
And she leans back. Huh. She snaps her fingers. And you see this almost like a snow tornado come up and spin around Sobek. Engulfs him. None of you can see him. Sobek, you can't see anything. You're just like stuck in this. And it's spinning, spinning, spinning. And as it disappears and goes away, slowly it comes down. You all begin to see white scales as you see the white dragonborn Sobek begin to emerge. You have passed your trial. Therefore, I grant you your former self. Now, I will send each of you home so you may finish your trials. But Sobek, hear me when I say this. When the time comes, and it will come, when Zophos makes his home on this earth, call me. Maybe we can work something out. And she snaps her fingers, and you all, including Korth that was walking away, appear in the Den of the Raven. And that's where we're going to end tonight. So, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Join us next week as we do our Wild West one-shot. It will be tons of fun. That will be next Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So join us for that. And then we'll get back to the normal campaign the first Sunday of the month.
That Sunday, unfortunately, Belvis and I will not be a part of the...
Yes.
What? What is that nonsense?
It is our anniversary, Tuesday the 6th. So we are taking a long weekend and just...
Listen, this is the second time I've DM'd with being sick. The first time was with COVID.
Exactly. And you're going to not be here because of an anniversary? I mean, really, where's your priorities? It's D&D is life, man.
Right there. That is my
You want to be stuck with him?
D&D is life.
Wow, roasted.
So
Belvis would like to challenge the DM for control of the storyline.
So next week we will announce a new chief operations officer.
Nice.
But
I rolled in that one of my challenge. It doesn't matter.
again, I want to thank everybody for joining. I want to apologize for the way I sound with being sick. Hopefully it's gone by next week. But yeah, thank you. Please check out our Patreon, patreon.com/dungeonsandmagi. Join there. That'll get you into our Discord, get you some merch. That will help us keep doing this and getting new stuff, getting terrain and minis and all of that we need to bring this live. We cannot wait. So yeah, we want to thank you and join us next week as we roll the damn dice. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Night.